Hi everyone, my name is Alicia Brooks, your Brandnique Elitist. I am the owner and president of Brandniquely You and Authentic Lifestyle. Brandniquely You is a personal branding, coaching, and consulting firm that works with high energy, high achieving, success driven individuals. And so I am an international speaker and author of Branding the Authentic You. So I want to share with you 5 winning tips on building and boosting your personal brand online and social media. We all want a presence, and when that presence is stifled, there are some things that you may need to check. Number one is your target audience. Being totally clear on who your divine audience is. Who are those people who are your divine clients? Those people who get you, they like you, they love what you do, they love what you offer, and they need what you offer. So in social media, you need to be where they are, knowing who they are, where they are, and what platforms are they on. They may not be on the same platforms that your friend in business is doing. So you have to really know what your demographics is and know who they are, okay? And then you want to craft that content geared towards them. Make sure your content is clear, it's concise, that it's actually focusing on your goal. So if you are actually doing Facebook Live or Periscope or any videos on YouTube, make sure that your content is consistent with what you are writing, what you're putting out there, and make sure that um, you are supporting your end goal. So, whatever that is for you, make sure that you are reaching those people and that you are consistent in your strategy. So, when it comes to having a spotlight, for instance, you can come up with a creative contest, a survey, what have you, to get those people involved in your strategy. But make sure that end goal is geared towards a call to action and it's consistent on all forms and all platforms of your social media. Now, when it comes to creating cross platforms, you have to look at what strategies are best for you. For me, I am on LinkedIn because I want to work with professional people. And I am on Facebook Live, of course, and I have my own Facebook group. Now, there are other things that I've been doing, such as Instagram and Twitter. I've gotten a lot of clients from Twitter, and it's because I engage with them. And it's not just me liking their page or following them, it's being engaging with them. So if you're going to cross promote each platform, make sure it's consistent across each board. And then starting to with your avatars, make sure that whatever picture you have on one, that it's consistent on all of them so that they don't get confused as who you are. So for me, you see me in my green dress that's on my book cover. And that's consistent on all of my platforms. So they won't get there may be a lot of Alicia Brookses in the world, but there's not one like me, right? So I have to put it out there of who I am, and I'm consistent with that brand, with my brand. So on Google Plus, on Tumblr, every social media, if you're going to change your picture periodically, make sure it's consistent on all of them, okay? Now, going back to consistency, making sure that your social media has the same logo, the same color scheme, the same graphics and fonts, okay? Because that is your brand. It's not about just coming up with different kind of pictures, and they might be nice pictures, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, they have to be consistent with your brand. For me, you'll see purple, fuchsia, green, and orange, okay? Those are my colors. And if you go to my website, if you go to wherever, you'll see those colors always popping. So at the same time, make sure that you are connecting with people and they know what they're going to get when they encounter your brand, okay? That's across all boards. Just how you see me talk here, you talk the same way in your blog. I talk the same way in my blogs. I talk the same way on my videos. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. And I'm just being real. I'm just being me. And so I can't talk about being Brandniquely You if I'm not being the same way, right? So whatever you put out there, on all your social media. Make sure it is consistent, all right? And then I want to say, follow the 70-30 rule, okay? Don't go in people's groups or get on people's pages and do what wherever you are in social media. Don't just lurk around, okay? If you're going to be consistent, you need to do a 70-30 rule. Now, that 70-30 rule means you are 70% giving out content that your particular divine clients want. Those people who want to engage with you, make sure you're giving out 70% content, information, motivational quotes, whatever it is, tips, snippets, whatever. Make sure that it's 70% that and 30% promoting yourself. You don't want to be on someone's page or in someone's group always promoting you, always promoting your stuff when you're not pouring into other people. That's rude. That's rude. That's just rude. All right? And so people will look at you and your brand as a stalker, as someone who is just lurking. And I do it sometimes. I've done it sometimes. But those people, those groups that I did not participate in, I've had to put them to the side. They're not in my favorites anymore. I don't go to them quite often. And true enough, we might be a part of many, many groups. But you pick and choose those groups that are actually giving you benefits and you are benefiting from them as well as you giving to them. I am a giver, and I always say I should be a multimillionaire by now because I'm always giving stuff away. So when it comes to conversations and putting yourself out there, just remember the 70-30 rule. All right? I hope these tips help you today, and I look forward to seeing you again. Have an awesome day.